instead of doing a vlog for this video, we can have a sit down with a cuppa together, get cozy, get the lamps on, get the fairy lights on, light the candles, have a cup of tea, cheers, and chat about how I think print on demand can help small businesses like mine grow quicker, way quicker than I have. You may or may not know, I've been doing this for 10 years, and on the one hand, I see that as a great thing. I'm still here, I've done it for 10 years. And on the other hand, I'm like, why am I still doing the same thing? Why is it taking me 10 years to get to this point? But we're not here to beat myself up. We're here to chat about how I think, basically the things I would have done differently if I started my business now. And I definitely would have utilized print on demand way quicker than I have already. If this was available when I first started my business, I would have jumped on it. So if you've seen in the last video, I've been using Gelato to print my first ever calendar design. I am just so amazed with the quality of it, and the fact it was so quick to print, and the fact it's made to order, and just look at it. So in this video, I want to chat about the 5 things. Let me get my book. I want to chat about the 5 ways that Gelato can help improve your business or grow your business fast, or faster than how I grew mine. So the first thing I've got written down is time. Now this applies to my calendar. I designed this a few weeks ago in October, and that was way too late to be designing and sending out a calendar to get printed, to get pictures taken, to get shipped off to my customers around the world in time for Christmas and New Year. It was just way too late. But because I used Gelato and the whole process was so smooth, I was able to design the calendar, which didn't take me too long because I've used designs that I've already created throughout my time being an illustrator. Now the upload process to Gelato was so smooth. I uploaded each and every single piece of artwork, ordered myself this sample, and then connected it to my store, and then it was already available for my customers to buy instantly. And that has never happened before. Usually I have to get stock in, I take pictures, I do a marketing campaign. Now I did do a small marketing campaign for the calendar, but I had to put in next to no work compared to what I usually have to do when ordering stock in. There was no stock checking, there was no stock taken. It was just readily available for my customer, and with time restrictive products like calendars, time is of the essence, and it was so quick and easy to use Gelato for this. The next thing I've written down here is money. So if you don't have much money to invest into your business when you first start, and I know first starting is difficult in terms of money and cash flow, but Gelato is free to sign up to. It involves next to no money, and if I knew this when I first started, like I said, I would have jumped on it. So it costs nothing to sign up to Gelato. It only costs if you place an order, if you would like to get a sample, which you get 50% off of in the first 3 days of joining. So I think my calendar cost me like £6 for the sample, which I think was so well worth it. You know, getting this sample, I could take pictures, I could take my own photography to match my website and my branding. So the only upfront cost, if you want to purchase a sample, I do highly recommend that you do, just to check things over in person. That was the only upfront cost for me. So if money and cash flow are an issue, then I think signing up to Gelato and try and print on demand to grow your business is such a great way to start. And then this leads me on to stock management. So you're not wasting money on tons and tons of stock that you might sell out of and not have enough stock for your customers, which risks annoying customers or upsetting customers. Or you might spend lots and lots of money on lots and lots of stock and not be able to shift it. You might be stuck with things for months or years to come, and no one wants to be in that position. By using print on demand, you're not having that risk, which is just amazing for small businesses like mine. Having less risk involved in terms of money, cash flow, stock, especially when you create time sensitive or seasonal products that once that time has passed, if you make a Halloween or Christmas product and then suddenly it's January, February, it is even more difficult to sell. Like imagine if I bought in hundreds of these planners or calendars and only sold 5 and then I'm left with 95. For 2025, they're all dated. I could never sell them ever again. That would be such a waste of money and stock and space. Not only is it just money, but it's also space if you want to invest in sweaters and t-shirts. They take up a lot of space, but Gelato actually offer sweaters and t-shirts, both printed and embroidered. So if you wanted to delve into apparel, are you gonna go on your chair? Look at him. Sorry to interrupt. Are you being a baby? And he's taking his chair back. Do you want to go on your chair? Go on then. Good boy. Okay. Where were we? So Mochi has joined us. I totally forgot what I was saying. I think I was speaking about how t-shirts and sweaters take up a lot of room. They're very expensive to make, especially if you want to go down the embroidery route. But Gelato offered both embroidery and direct to garment printing, which I'm going to be trying next. So if you want to get into apparel, then why not try a print on demand method first before making your own and investing tons of money into stock. And then this leads me on to expanding your product range. Now this is something that as designers and illustrators we are always looking to do. We are always illustrating, always designing, and having the ability to put your designs on different products, whether that be diaries or stationery or wall calendars or t-shirts or bags, accessories, mugs, home decor, apparel, you name it. The ability to do that can be very costly. We just want to expand our product ranges as much as possible. I think as illustrators and designers, our things can apply to so many different products so well, but doing this is more often than not very pricey, very risky. Don't get me started on the mug press lately. I was having issues a few weeks ago, but Gelato offer all of this and it's essentially risk-free. If you're worrying about expanding your product range, perhaps you can't afford it, Gelato offers so many different products, from phone cases, that's another one. Like imagine ordering in all of those different size phone cases. You would need tons and tons of different models, different sizes, but designing one phone case and then opening up the options to all these different phone sizes, it's all done for you. And I think I want to explore that after exploring their embroidery and apparel options. So far we've gone through time, it can save money, stock management issues, expanding your product range, and also offering variations and options on different sizes. And different sizes when it comes to clothing is a difficult thing to maneuver. And I try to offer the biggest sizing range that I can with my t-shirts and sweaters, and I've gone up to 3XL before, and it is so difficult to know how much of each size to order in. But then when those sizes sell out, I'm always gutted for the people that have missed out on those sizes. But yeah, it is so expensive to order in so many different sizes, and if you want to get maybe 3XL, 4XL, sometimes these sizes are more expensive, and it's just difficult to maneuver. I know this, and with Gelato you can offer in all of those sizes without risking spending too much on mediums or too much on a 2XL or not enough in small and not enough in large. You just won't have that problem. Now they've told me they've also recently introduced a new TikTok shop and Amazon shop integrations. I don't use TikTok shop yet, never say never, but I know a lot of you do, and this would be so handy for you guys. You can try it for free and get 50% off your first sample if you order within the first 3 days of signing up. And I think that is everything. We've gone through time, stock management, money, cash flow, expanding your product ranges, expanding your variations and the options that you offer. It's just so easy to use.
I almost missed out a section, but bonus point for being able to ship worldwide. Using print on demand opens up opportunities to ship globally. This broad reach is made possible thanks to Gelato's network of carefully selected print partners across 30 countries. Local production means faster delivery, lower shipping prices, and lower carbon emissions.
I'm going to try some printed t-shirts next, and I'm going to definitely try the embroidered sweaters, and maybe then have a look at the phone cases as well. Don't forget, you can get 50% off your first purchase, your first sample, when you join Gelato for free if you order in the first 3 days. And I just wish something like this was available when I first started my business back on Etsy. Back in the day when I was doing everything myself, they even have art prints, framed art prints, posters. Like I wouldn't have had to invest in a printer and ink and all those rubbish printers that I bought back in the day, the ones that didn't work, the ones that ran out of ink so quickly, the ones that jammed the paper. It just would have solved so many issues, and I just think the business would have grown quicker because I could have spent more time designing and expanding my product ranges rather than spending time making things and things going wrong and misprinting things and stock going wrong. And yeah, you live and you learn. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Gelato for sponsoring this video. It has been a massive privilege working with Gelato lately, and I can't wait to see what's next. So short and sweet, but thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you again soon in the next one.